now that all the receipts are in, who do you think is going to go to the finale, and who do you think is going to win the show? Make your predictions down in the comments. Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, coming to you with your no frills, the voice commentary from a singer. And we are back, and finally, it is almost done. Tonight was the last night of the blind auditions, and I'm so ready to get on to the battles, because the battle is my favorite part. Let me know down in the comments if that's your favorite part too. We're gonna jump right in. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Let me tell you. Krista Hoops was the first up. She was 19. She did Heaven, Heartache, and the Power of Love by Trisha Yearwood, and she purred into the opening of this, and then amped up the crowd for a second. Come on, all this dudes. I was like, go ahead on. Very comfortable on stage and working the audience. Blake turned for her first, and she was popping out some big notes. Then Adam turned, and JHud turned after she had a long note that she pulled out. Adam told her she'd be the only country artist on his team. JHud said she loved her sass and that she had a big voice. Blake used his country knowledge to woo her, and Krista chose Blake. She's full country. She needed to go with Blake. Michael Knight was next. He was 25. He did Sugar by Maroon 5. And let me tell you, I murdered this song in a bad way just this past Saturday. Oh my God. So I was so nervous for him doing the song. But he came out with his guitar. He had a nice slow take on the song that was really soulful, and it really worked. His falsetto was a little tinny for me, but Adam turned around when he heard it, and I liked his chest voice best, and I think, you know, Adam would be able to work on that upper range, but, you know, he kept doing it, and JHud was vibing on what he was doing, but she didn't turn around, so he is on Team Adam. Adam said he thought it was a cool, interesting take on the song, and JHud said she felt the song and liked the way he was executing the notes. And if you like the way I'm executing my notes, please make sure to thumb up the commentary and let me know that you are enjoying it. We doing this early to get it out of the way. I thank you so much for watching, and I thank you for your thumbs. Next was Jeremiah Miller. He was 18. He did Slow Hands by Niall Horan, and I like this song choice. Nice beat, and it fit his voice and style. His stage movement left a little to be desired. He was kind of jerky and kind of weird looking to me, kind of douchey. Okay, I just gotta say it. Kind of douchey looking, but I was liking the smoothness he displayed, and then he got a little growl going, and I was like, wait, he showed some diversity. Very, very nice in such a short period of time. Adam and JHud turned for him. Miley said she wanted to hear more of the grittiness into his tone. Adam told him that there were some raw qualities that he liked, though there were some flaws in his performance. JHud talked about her faith, and Jeremiah chose JHud. Then there was Serina Ray. She was 17. She did Stand By Me by Benny King, and she sang the first few words in English and then went into Spanish and got all the coaches were turning their heads like, what's going on? They were putting up their fingers and stuff. They were thinking maybe it's two people. So the coaches were discussing her back and forth, and her voice was okay, but she had a few pitch issues, including the last note. No coaches turned for her. Adam said she had a strong voice and did a good job. Mighty said she had a stronger voice in her upper range, but lacked it in her lower range. Blake said he liked her going back and forth between languages. And I felt like everybody kind of like gave her all these great compliments. The only person that really gave her some critique, you know, that something to help her going forward was Miley Cyrus. So y'all might not like Miley, but Miley be know what she's talking about. Then we had a montage. It was Austin Serrato, Raycee Jones, Nik Singleton. None of them made it onto a team. Megan Rose was up at bat. She was 20 years old. She did Ode to Billie Joe by Bobbie Gentry. And she had a really sweet tone as she started this out. And Blake said, ooh, that's good, that's good. Because Adam and Miley are the only ones who have a place available on their team at this point. So he was telling them that he thought that she sounded good. Them low notes are really sweet, and the higher ones were getting this cutting through the air for me. Adam and Miley turned for her after taking their time listening. There was a nice padded like muteness to her voice that I was really liking as she swooped into the lower note and kind of brought it up. I was like, oh, I like that. It just, I don't know, there was something about it. It was like kind of almost muffled though, but in a good way. Miley pitched her all-female team while Adam tried to convince her that she'd just be 1 out of 12 on an all-female team. JHud threw her hat in for Miley, and Megan chose Miley to be her coach. And in the pimp spot, we had Gary Carpentier. He was 26. He did Home by Michael Buble, and he had such a sweet, breathy tone as he started this out, and Adam didn't make him wait too long before he turned his chair. I thought the guy was gonna stop singing. You know, he got a little choked up and everything, but he held himself in check, finished out the song. All the coaches were singing along with him on the chorus as he finished out the performance nicely. Not the biggest, brightest notes, but very sleek, controlled, and just a nice tone. Adam said he had a smooth, rich tone that was buttery and so good. And now all of the teams are full and we can get to the battle rounds. That's what I'm talking about. This is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. Tell me what you thought of tonight's performances. I will see you guys all next week for the battle rounds on starting Monday at 8 p.m. And I'm tired, so I am out.